Well, it is no secret that getting a refund from an airline when you travel can be a bit of a nightmare, right? You feel like you're constantly on hold. But a new rule from the Biden administration is working to get cash back in your pocket quickly. Joining us this morning is Katie Nastro, a travel expert with Going. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks so much for having me.
All right, so there is a lot to these new rules, which is expected, by the way, they're expected to take effect in October. So first, travelers will get an automatic refund for delayed or canceled flights. Would you explain how long of a delay will qualify for a refund?
Right. So before this new ruling, there was a lot of gray area. What constitutes a significant delay? For some airlines, that was 90 minutes. For other airlines, that was up to 4 hours or more. And so this takes away all of that questioning. And it clearly states that for domestic flights, it's 3 hours is the threshold. And then for international flights, it's 6 hours. So across the board, there's going to be no question whoever you're flying.
And we should let travelers know also there's an exception, if they accept alternative transportation or travel credits offered by the airline, and then this would not take effect in terms of their ability to get a complete refund. Okay, so passengers will also be entitled to a refund for other significant changes. This is really interesting as well. Would you explain?
Sure. So, there was, again, a lot of mystery or just not clarity across airlines, whether or not an airline would compensate for things like extras. So say you're looking to do some work on a flight and you pay for that Wi-Fi, yet that whole flight, your Wi-Fi is not working. Under this new rule, things of that nature are going to be included. So those little luxuries or, even things like seat assignment, bag fees, that you're not clear whether or not you are entitled to get that refund back on under this new rule, you are.
And it's also, departure or arrival airport changes, if those are made, after you've booked your ticket, that's also included in the ability to get a refund. Added connections as well. I'm just shocked by this. And I know that this is going to be music to the ears to so many people, particularly those who may travel internationally. But you can also get a refund for a delay in receiving your checked bag.
That is correct. And as someone who has personally gone through this very recently, where I was only provided a small travel credit that I had to use with that airline, not the refund in cash back to my method of payment, I was pretty frustrated. So addressing that fact, and I know I'm not the only one that gets pretty frustrated when my bags are delayed. And so knowing that with the price of bags going up and everything else seemingly going up when it comes to air travel, knowing that you're flying and can have protections in place in case you're not getting the service that you're guaranteed, including that bag fee.
Yeah, and so that bag fee is if your checked bag is not delivered within 12 hours of a domestic flight and between 15 and 30 hours for an international flight. Okay, finally here, Katie, what do travelers need to do to actually get the refund? It makes it sound like this is too good to be true, that they're going to have to jump through hoops, but that's not the case.
Yeah, before there was a lot of wading through websites, reading policies that didn't really make sense, and again, not being clear whether or not it applied airline to airline, as well as there was a long delay. Coming out of the pandemic, we saw a lot of people looking for refunds, requesting refunds, and then taking months and months and months. With this new rule, it should be 7 business days at the max, and it should be automatically applied to your method of payment, or you can request cash if you decide not to take that rebooking by the airline. That's a really big point. This rule is not saying that you get compensation on top of being able to get rebooked. It's saying if you decide you don't want to fly, you can take that refund.
Katie Nastro joining us with Going. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you.
Thanks so much for having me.